Bike tires on pavement. Grand Avenue lights flickering. Four Oaks glowing like a doorway into the night. Cars rolling slow. Bass in the trunk. Block parties in the distance. Helicopters overhead. I was accepted enough to be around, but not enough to feel whole. I fit in without fitting in. Four Oaks Market, Grand Ave lights. North Sac moving under late day skies. Bikes on the block mobbing through the hood. Kids acting grown like we understood. Walking those streets with my eyes wide open. Quiet little dude with a heart half broken. Reading every face, every move, every sound. Learning how to breathe when danger came around. We rode through parks, hit corners and blocks. Heard car doors slam, heard the neighborhood talk. Older homies in whips with the music turned high. I watched from the backseat, studying life. Girls on the sidewalk, I stay reserved. Unless the weed or drink gave me a little nerve. Shy in my spirit, but I tried to seem cool. Street smart kids still carrying school. Four Oaks lights made the night feel alive, but every glow had shadows on the other side. And I didn't know then what I understand now. The streets don't raise kids without breaking them down. Four Oaks and Grand Ave lights. Trying to find myself in the middle of the night. Fit in with the crowd but stayed out of sight. Rage in my chest while I learned to survive. Four Oaks and Grand Ave lights. Heaven saw the child in the street life fight. Hell said harden up, this is who you are. But God saw purpose underneath the scars. Accepted by OJs but never fully known. Around grown places still feeling alone. Youngest one there in the middle with noise. Oldest child at home trying to carry my poise. Intelligently curious, silently aware. I could feel the tension hanging in the air. I knew when to speak, knew when to be still. Knew when the wrong look could turn into real. Block parties with gang members moving around. Laughter, smoke, music, trouble in the sound. I was near the lifestyle, but I wasn't the flame. Still the smoke got into me all the same. Feeling invisible, but somehow accepted. Quiet in the crowd, always self-protected. I wanted to belong, but not be seen too close. Wanted connection while hiding the most. That's a strange kind of lonely, surrounded by faces. Trying to disappear in crowded places. But North Sac taught me how to scan and survive. How to look calm while alarms went live. Good. Stay quiet. Watch everything. Let rage build where fear used to be. Let silence become pressure. Let pressure become power. They accept you here. You don't need healing. You need armor. No, son. Armor without healing becomes a prison. I gave you wisdom to survive, not to be consumed. I saw your silence. I heard the rage underneath it. You are not invisible to me. Drive-bys close enough to teach my nerves. Stabbings nearby, leaving marks on words. Extreme violence with brown like weather in the air. Kids learning trauma while pretending not to care. I never participated in the violence I saw, but being close still left its claw. Because a child can witness what he never chose and still carry wounds nobody knows. Pencil through the forearm, pain and shock. Another day, another hit that made the world stop. Something from a purse came down on my head. Another young memory where innocence bled. A friend's bike gone, chaos broke loose. Chain with the lock swinging wild and loose. Hit my temple, broke in the blow. Rage flashed fast from the pain below. One punch landed, then security came. Kids took off with the bikes in the frame. And I ain't telling this like glory or pride. I'm telling what happens when children grow up outside. Violence was constant, drugs all around. Alcohol flowing through the neighborhood sound. I only smoked weed and drank back then, but the deeper darkness kept circling in. Folks and Grand Ave lights. Too much grown pain in the young boy's life. Fit in with the crowd but stayed out of sight. Quiet like peace with a war inside. Folks and Grand Ave lights. Heaven saw me through the dangerous night. Help said explode, let the rage take charge. but God kept mercy standing guard. Humble silence full of rage in my chest, like a ticking time bomb that never found rest. I carry my anger when nobody could see. Book smarts and street smarts lighting inside me. Good grades still shining in the middle of mess. Common sense sharp under daily stress. Schoolwork done by the street stay loud. Smart kid hidden in a reckless crowd. I knew how to move, knew how to observe, knew when to step back, knew how to reserve. Not scared like frozen, but cautious and wise, watching whole rooms through quiet eyes. That's survival. That's survival.